What's going on? Move the mouse back in City Skylines, but this time it's remastered. Welcome to the town of Mæander, or most likely at this point, welcome back to the town of Mæander. You've missed a bit of building, but don't worry, it's all going to get bulldozed. We're almost at 65,000. Quite a jump from the last time I saw you. But I built some haphazard temporary infrastructure. And now's where we're going to start. Once we unlock these last couple thousand people, once they move in, we have monuments, we have all 25 tiles. We really get to expand. And we're going to tear out some of the things. We're going to leave some of the bones in place, right? The main roads, the arteries that define the shape of this city. I'm going to start rebuilding it from the ground up with the tools that we have available, at least today. I'll show you one little thing that I did. Well, first of all, there's actually a big thing that I did way up here, but this is, again, very much temporary. We just need 1,500 more people to move in. Let's 3 times speed it, try and hurry that along. I'll show you what I did though, and some of this may stay, some of it may not, but we're not finished obviously building on this side, the right side of the road. But this now comes all the way, well, not all the way, most of the way through our city. It stopped up here somewhere around the schools, or no, it stopped up here. Now I've got this coming all the way across the street to another 4-lane road over here. And this actually goes across the river to the other part of town. I've stripped back some of the zoning. Way too many traffic lights here. We gotta take those out. But this comes all the way through here. Commercial along the main strips. And then I figured we could come this way, over the highway, maybe snake into here, and maybe have this be a 4-lane that runs on this side of town. We've got the highway that was built into the map, and I'm going to convert this. Maybe we leave it bus roads. Maybe we make a bus terminal around here. But for right now, good enough. 3-lane highway becomes 3-lane. Well, actually, no, 4-lane. 1 ways. Never mind. And then I've got this stupid thing down here at the end. It's all getting torn out. We just need 1,000 more people to move in. Nice. So whatever we have for zoning needs will be met up here in the short term. It looks like we've got a little bit of office demand that will be probably necessary to meet. So let's fill in these couple zones. Something like that. So ignore a lot of the pop-ups and things that are happening in the background. One other thing to tell you about. We made 5 stars at Emerson Academy of Arts. I mean, let's just do it. I mean, it's a media school. Oh no, I didn't want to name the building. I wanted to name the school. This could be our Emerson College. Liberal Arts Administration Building. Where do you actually name the school? Here? There we go. Emerson College is a media-focused school in Boston, and it is like the last remaining radio station worth listening to. Student-run, funder, viewer-funded, whatever viewer. Who's watching the radio, mouse? Nobody. Listener-supported. And they honestly, it's the last bastion of terrestrial radio worth listening to in New England, at least. And you can listen to it wherever, actually. So WERS, I want to say .org, but don't quote me on that. Should probably look that up before I send people random web addresses. WERS.org. WERS. Emerson. 88.9 FM in the Boston area. And online anytime at WERS.org. So yeah, check that out. That is the... I'm just showing the map over here. This is Emerson. This is our college. Hyde. There we go. So this is everything that we need to get into that space. Definitely needed the baseball stadium. We can get a couple more sports in there. But that balance that we see right there on screen was enough to get us 2,200 students at a 64,000 population. So we're above that mark now. Academic works doesn't go down. Campus attractiveness isn't affected unless we start removing buildings. And in fact, we've got a couple duplicates we could... Again, we're going to shimmy stuff around. We're going to redesign it. But the bottom line is, as long as we maintain students, which if we keep the population here, we should be good. We'll probably lose a star and some students, that is, once we start moving people out, but we'll move them back in. I want to do a lot of low density in this build and really keep things on the smaller side. So we're going to peel back a lot of the high density over here, except for some of the most focused areas, like Verde Beach over here. So let me know in the comments if you know that name. But I thought, you know, we could do some of the hotels, the tourism things here. So there's a little tourism district. Chessboard, love chess. You know, but I can't do too much from making it actually look populated. I was going to start messing around. The gravel paths aren't super obvious. And in fact, what if we look at it at the right time of day? Oh yeah, it's perfect. They almost disappear at the right time of day, but they're pretty obvious otherwise. I don't know if maybe it's the color correction that we can find. No, it's pretty different, that gravel road. It's the best thing that blends, though. If we wanted to turn this into a park and, I don't know, drop a gazebo or a pier in, you know, we could make this path maybe walked and lived in and make the beach feel a little bit more alive. But it's one thing that unfortunately is a little tough on the console side of things without mods and invisible paths to make people gather on the beach. But what can you do? What I was gonna say, what can we do is check our... I was just about to look down and see what our population was, but we are at 65,000. We have a megalopolis. Heavenly City, unlock monuments, okay. And good news is we've got 12 mil in the bank, and we've already got everything we need for Eden Project. So if you're new here, as your city grows, you start to unlock these unique buildings. They have requirements for unlocking them. I unlocked them all over again in Remastered, and you can do it in a city with cheats on. Turn on unlimited money and do the things that you need to unlock these buildings. Some of them are especially damaging to your city. Like, what is it? The observatory. Like, you need 1,000 abandoned buildings. Crank the taxes up. Let people move out. Don't save it, because when you unlock the building, it stays unlocked across all cities. You don't have to damage that city. You can reload your old save, still get the building unlocked. But all the ones that I've dropped in are required for the Eden Project. So we've got the business park right here. Once we drop in the monument, though, we can tear those out and put them in more appropriate spots. But let's talk about Eden Project for a second and why it is my favorite. Eden Project, huge glass house, removes pollution from land, air, and water. So we've got that disgusting industrial area over there. Let's take a look at our pollution citywide. So average ground pollution is at 3.14%. Our drinking water is clean, which is good. But you can see where industry is because it's an obvious pollution to it. You'll also notice where, in this case, recycling plants are, or dumps. Are we low on power? Do we need... Right when we hit that, we need another power plant. Okay, so let's do something here. We're gonna move out of water. We're gonna move out that. We're gonna do another nuclear power plant, which should give us above and beyond what we need for now. And then we have to drop in another eco plant somewhere. Somewhere we have to drop in another eco plant. Okay. And then we got to clean this up too at some point. Let's break the pipes under here. Wow, was that so close that it did connect? Whatever. Here, let's. Can we break that pipe? Space already occupied. No, I want to demo it. Okay, and then back here. Whatever, that's fine. It doesn't really matter what street it's on. Well, I guess it does, because it affects how fire trucks get there. But we'll have helicopter coverage soon enough. So we moved that plant that we had to make space for electric, which we are a bit overboard now. So let's come down to just 90%. Yeah, that's fine. Water-wise, are we okay for a little bit? We are. We could drop in, I think, another tower. Where? Over here. We could drop in another water tower over here, I think, to get them in line. Yeah, water and sewage pretty much in line now. We could adjust the budget if we wanted to, but we're doing pretty good on money. We've made a mess. Let's take a look at that mess so far and talk about some of the things that we're going to do in upcoming episodes. This city has been grown organically and out of necessity, but it's not something that we're going to keep all the structure to. And in fact, I want to be careful, trim it back bit by bit and rebuild it back up. I want to make sure we're not affecting the balance of the different systems too much. If we blow out a neighborhood, I want to make sure it settles back into, you know, there's enough industry to supply the commercial stores. There's enough jobs for the residents. You know, really kind of rebuild bit by bit. It's something that we could come right out of the gate and just cheat with unlimited money. Why is there that single road of gravel? Why is that there? Okay. So what do we do, right? Never mind the cinematics for a minute. Hold on. Where is industry? It's right. What is this? What is this mouse? Regular road upgrade. Okay, that's fixed. So I think one of the easiest things to do is going to be to come in here and finalize our suburban neighborhoods that are tucked in by the river here. Actually, wait, no, stop. How much do these cost? 19,000, 29,000. Simulated city. Is that for getting 9 tiles? Have an area that's... What if we buy all 25? How expensive do these get? What the heck? 34? 30. Some of them are more expensive than others. I mean, we have money for it. Let's do it. Just because we haven't done this before. Not legitimately. I've done this in Remastered with the cheats on. Do we get an achievement for that? For buying all 25 tiles? Since... You know what? I bet you don't, because 25 tiles turned off the achievements when they designed the achievements. So... So there's probably no achievement. That makes sense. It's very disappointing, but it makes sense. So what kind of space do we have to build with now? So we can come all the way out to the coast over here, which is going to be kind of cool. Down on this side, we now have access to the coast. And Kingsport was going to be my my harbor area. By the way, the districts are getting renamed. I don't know if anyone's picking up on these references. I hope some of you do. You should know Kingsport. You should know... Oh, of course. Where's our main park? Palavin Park. You should know Verde Beach, and if you don't, I'm sorry. But keep an eye out for district names as things get finalized. And let me know how you know them. This is kind of cool too. Let's take a look at this. What is this? These are like trenches? Is this alien? Because there's no reason that, like... What is this? Do I not know what this is supposed to be? I have a feeling this is going to get flattened and remodeled, and can we delete these? What is this? You don't have the finder tool, right? And... Oh, eyedropper. We do have the eyedropper tool. What is this? Can I not figure out what it is? Because it isn't a thing that I can pick? If I come over here and... Like, what is this? So wait a minute. So if you eyedropper it, you can pick it immediately, but you can't find out what it is? Because when I hit B, it goes back? That needs some work. Can we bulldoze this, please? Thank you. Okay, so anyways, we could flatten this out and demo this. If this is supposed to be something in particular, there's like a rail track around here, but it's not connected to anything outside of this. I'm super confused. Maybe this is Airport Island. Look at this little private beach. Could do something cool with that. Not a lot of buildable space there, but we do have this valley that we could tap into. And unfortunately, this is cut off in the weirdest of ways. This is one of those cases where even with 25 tiles, I could use a little bit more room or a little bit more consideration from the map maker. This tile just shouldn't be accessible. Or this mountain that you see right there should be right about here. It would be nice because why would you build here, I guess, but not over here? Like, there's train tracks here. You'd think there'd be something here or there in this beautiful flat space by the coast, but no such luck. This is an interesting bridge that really bows up, but it does so smoothly. It's a beautiful map. It's console's an afterthought, even with 25 tiles. The design of these is suspect at best. Why do I have a burned down thing that isn't resetting? What is this? What burned down? Did I collapse the cemetery and then not go and replace it? That's on brand. That's pretty much on brand. Meander at night. So tiny bit by bit, we're going to be building the city back up, or I should say we're going to be tearing it down to then build it back up. So let me know what you want to see, what sections of town, what kind of projects we're going to do. I think an airport island, shipping area. We've got to do a downtown. We're saving stuff, obviously, the later DLCs for when that eventually drops. But due to when I'm recording these in advance, who knows? Maybe it's already out by the time I post this video. Let me know down in the comments down below, because if you are still here, tuned into this series this far along, then I'm actually interested in what you might want to see. Projects, ideas, fun builds. Let me know if you got those references for the districts, the beach, the park, and there'll be more of those, so keep your eye out. I won't continue to highlight them, but hopefully those first couple, I'm sure some of the regulars will already know where those are coming from. But in any event, if you enjoyed today's video, if you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on the next one. But until then, when we'll work on who knows what, the possibilities are endless, except for DLC that hasn't been released for remastered yet. Other than that, the possibilities are endless. See you on the next one. Until then, move the mouse. Signing off.